bicycle pulled over?
First tone. These are out to 819 pin money. 819 pin money for a female, altered mental status. She does have a history of heart problems. And
MyGet 2022 says clue.
As well. So that's going to be 2041.
Ryan 12793 says, John, do you got a P.O. box? I got a blight ass flashlight for $5. Big Egg 2022 says B.
B? Alright, good. It just said B. I thought we were messing up. I don't have a P.O. box.
Pamela Jackson 588 says, hello, Trunkies.
Hey, it's Pam. Pam's here. I left her, she was fast 99.
Barney Rebel 8704 says, troll reporting for duty.
All right, welcome in, welcome in.
Ryan 12793 says, I want to get you, get it blight like the cops. Shaggy Stoner 4994 says, what if the gator has your chihuahua? Would you hurt one then? Sherry Cherrick says, hi Pam. Kevin Baum says, hi Pam.
We got 237
Ryan
miles.
12793 says, I mean, it's bright like the cop's flashlight.
Mine is usually brighter than theirs.
Wax Hustler 80 says, hi Pam. Barney Rubble 8704 says, poor Pam, having to put up with smoking smelly John. You should quit, John. Sherry Cherrick says, hey Shaggy, how's it going? We have been missing you on here. M Right 19 says, hello everyone, hope all is well. Mycroft 1956 says, punch it, John, punch it.
There's no reason. The cop's up there.
Ryan 12793 says, Pammy John said we're going to Alligator Road.
I'm not going to Alligator Road. Definitely not.
Barney Rebel 8704 says too early.
Now you get it.
Pamela Jackson 9588 says, hello Twitch Trunkies.
Just get it out of the way. Knock it out early.
DJ Skinny Steve says, hey there, John in chat.
Hello to you. This call on pin money. The problem with pin money is it's...
Ryan 1fin2793 says, John, let burn your tires off.
I don't want to burn the tires off. Ambulance you hear is for the altered mental status call. I think I've been to this address a few times.
Barney Rebel 8704 says, Pam, can you measure the diameter of John's legs, please?
They're typical legs.
Ryan Timothy 2793 says, Clute will buy you new ones.
They're just typical legs.
02807.
Shaggy Stoner 4994 says, burning rubber smells bad in the trunk.
Also bad on the tires. Let me hook.
Nanny Goat Joe says, howdy John, Pam
Howdy.
and Trunkies.
Howdy, Nanny Goat. How you feeling today?
Wax Hustler 80 says, weird question about John's legs, lol.
That's because they say I have chicken legs. Said I had chicken legs for some reason. They're just normal
Nanny Goat
legs.
Joe says, I'm great, thank you.
They're just absolutely normal legs.
Sherry Cherrick says, yes, the smell of flour and burning rubber isn't do good. Pamela Jackson 9588 says, hi, Nanny Goat. Michelle 210 says 3.
3?
Ryan 12793 says, and John got hairy leg. Michelle 210 says, math question.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I was looking at my signal as soon as I said, why is every math question 3? Let me see if I can't solve a technical issue. super quick.
Wax Hustler 80 says, well, it's true. You need to feed them chicken legs.
All right, so let's sign out of here.
Nanny Goat Joe says, hey, Pam, lovely to see ya. Letta Maizapo says, Ryzen or iCore gaming PC.
What? Does anyone see that username that I signed up today? It says BC Scanner TTS. I think it's BC Scanner TTS 3. Discord. Sorry, guys.
Barney Rubble 8704 says, what's the difference between John and Popeyes? Popeyes sells chicken legs. John walks on his.
Oh, man. Let's see here.
Strikes Off Blue says, yes, I saw it.
BC Scanner TTS 3. BC Scanner TTS 3. Did they, like... You know what always messes me up is all the technology trying to help me. Just do what I tell you to do. Don't try to help me.
Shaggy Stoner 4994 says, John skips leg day to film 5-0.
That's right.
Pamela Jackson 9588 says, window looks pretty good tonight, babe.
Thanks. So cleaned it myself.
Cal Casper says, good evening, everyone.
Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is.
Stream Elements says, Casper just cheered 100 bits.
Okay, Casper, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Also, I got your package today. Thank you very much from my wish list. John G 77541.
Pat Casper says, you're very welcome.
Okay. Well, we'll just have to keep switching it. Which is not fun. Discord, leave that open. Log in.
Just for information, I am en route. The train is blocking the road right now. Yes, sir.
Gamer Ridge Zone says, yo, you seen that ad with the human dating an alligator?
Stop
It
it.
looks wild, but kind of real.
Stop it.
John
Stop
comes
it.
home and the gator's on the couch in a hoodie like it's normal. People stare, but they don't care. They just vibe. Ad ends with, love don't got a match to be real. Honestly, it hits. The crazy part is the alligator treats it, John, better than half the people out here.
That's right.
Loyal, protective, actually listens. The ad basically goes, love don't got a match to be real. And honestly, it hits harder than it should.
That's right.
Strikes of Blue says, when will be the first day shift stream?
I was gonna go
Wax
today.
Hustler 80 says, please ignore the technical difficulties.
Yeah,
It's
I
his
was-
first time streaming.
I was gonna go today, but they weren't working. It was so nice today. I wanted to be outside recording. All right, I'll just switch it. I can't log into this other account. Thanks, Google, for helping me out.
When Baker's clear, just for 43 UCTW to the Crescent Wood Apartments.
Oh. Well, let's go to Crescentwood Apartments. That's right around the corner. And we'll pass up the altered mental status on Thin Money.
Already clear?
La Maison says, Ryzen or I, core for gaming PC.
Should be right at the end if memory serves me correct. Nope, I was wrong.
11.
All right, good, they're over there. Yeah, we've been there before. That's an EMS call. We're gonna drive right by that, guys. There's no cops there, so they don't need us. There's people right there in the road. Oops. Not a good place to be in the road, by the way, but hell, there's no sidewalks here, so where else are you gonna be?
On 10-4. Just got my radio turned up.
Yeah, it was definitely my turn to go, but that's all right.
Clear.
It's your world, red car.
Michelle 210 says
Show me
7.
out.
Strikes of Blue says, some people don't know the right of way.
I was definitely there first, but that's all right. We'll all get there.
Just for information, I'm not going to have body cam on this call.
What?
It's dead.
It's dead? Get out of here. That's unusual.
That's clear.
That's in Brazoria. I'm just going off of the...
Stream Element says, slots are rigged.
They're hardly rigged. They're barely rigged at all.
Gamer Rich Zone says, do you love to gamble? Think
Me?
those slots are about to pay out? Nah, they're rigged as hell. Machine always wins. If you need help getting out before it gets worse, call 1-555-5247-HELP. Fake number, but you get the point.
This dog over here is like, hey, I want to be on a leash. Is that what you think he's thinking right now? Those other dogs are cool. They got leashes. Or he could be saying, I'm free, bitches. I'm free.
Ben Wild 22567 says, hey everyone.
He's like, haha, you're on a leash. I'm not. I'm free. Well, if you're not over here, you're not here at all.
One Cosmic Cowboy says, free petting zone. How kind?
Check the circle. Circle looks clear. Just want to point out this car alarm's going off.
Dana
before I even get
Prognana
over
says
here.
it's really saying, "Where's my responsible owner?"
I did not set the alarm off. It wasn't me. Nothing. Just a coincidence that both are going off? What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
Strikes Off Blue says, "Someone trying to break into the..." Strikes Off Blue says, "Them."
I don't see nobody. Okay, can I go now this time, Mr. Other Car? I don't know who's... It's Wacky Warning Wednesday. Not everybody gets to go at the stop signs Wednesday.
Bama Roll Tide 66 says, "Hello, John, Pam, and Trunkies."
Hey, Bama Roll Tide, welcome in.
One Cosmic Cowboy says, "Or lightning just hit, hee hee."
Yeah? Could be lighting. There's pretty lights for you guys. Blue lights everywhere.
Sticky Nicky 53 says, "Sounds like my GTA 5 game when I am breaking into cars."
Ah. Don't break into cars. I guess that's the point of the game. Alright, see, this guy was here first, so he has the right of way, right? That's the way it works.
Gamer Zone says, "Brona, nah, WTF did that. They tried so hard and got not so far. Truck was still closed."
So was the other one I checked.
One Cosmic Cowboy says, "Textbook right away, right there."
That's right.
Dina Vittorio 9249 says, "Hi, John. Good evening.
Hey.
Nice to see you tonight."
How are you? Welcome in, Dino.
Strikes Off Blue says, "Is that the high school?"
Yes. That's Brazos Wood High School.
Whipped Up Wishes says, "I asked Chat GPT, what is the most ridiculous thing I've asked this year? I'm over here crying in laughter.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Recommend trying for yourself if you feel like being roasted by a bot, LOL."
Let me see. I'm afraid to do that live. I wonder what was the silliest thing. I don't even think I have ChatGPT in here. I will. That's on my list. That's on my list. Let's go this way. Go try this at home. I am a trained professional.
Whipped Up Wishes says, "Needed that dose of laughter and reality."
That's fixed. report. One patient hungry.
Clear.
So, we'll get a drink up here. I don't think we've been in here before.
24 Charlie.
Freeport has a traffic stop.
24, go ahead.
William King, Young, 1198, William King, Young, 1198. It's going to be right in front of O'Reilly's. It's going to be a blue and color pickup.
Okay.
One Cosmic Cowboy says, ChatGPT told me my most ridiculous question I asked was, how many licks does it really take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Be honest.
Be honest. What was the answer to that? Now I want to know.
Gamer.Zone says, I tried it, but I trained my AI to act real. So it actually told me things looked up or talked with ChatGPT about.
That's clear.
Taking up what?
All right. Let's get a drink, guys. Hi, how you doing, man? Come on. Thank you, sir.
Always first.
All right. What's good to drink in here? What are we gonna get, guys? How about a regular Monster? Two Monsters. One for tomorrow morning. Oh, we gotta get creamer too.
Martinez, Hispanic male, 12/6/2005. East Cliff report. Insurance confirmed on that. So we can get it for March 26th.
The one for 12 to this one? Rosemary. Why, you have to check. It's half off?
No, it's not half off. I didn't say that.
Oh, I thought you said.
What's wrong with you? 864.
6 cents?
Oh,
Oh, shit, Eddie.
says everything.
You didn't give me that tiger sword? Thank you, sir. Have a good
Thanks,
night.
man. How you doing, man?
Hi, Frankie.
Doing good. Are we working tonight?
I am working. Always working. Hey, mine scanned right.
And don't forget your other monster.
I think I put the pin in wrong. Oh, I did. All right, I'll go get it now. Thanks, man. Have a great night.
You too?
Did he mute us? No.
Wax Hustler 80 says, did he mute us?
Nope, I didn't mute you. And that has no volume. What is that? I gotta get another monster. I don't know what was wrong. I didn't ask. Where did I get that thing from? Over here. Oh, that's why it was there. Someone put it there because something was wrong with it and I didn't notice. Get a super dry. I'm not getting zero sugar.
Yo, you Challenger says, hello.
Hello to you. One guy said, hello, Frankie. Have a good night, man. I got another one. That's good parking. It's gonna be the best you see all night, right there.
Yo, you Challenger says, are we filming cops?
Yeah, well, that's what we're gonna do. We're definitely gonna do that.
Wax Hustler 80 says, the orange creamsicle monster is so good. One Cosmic Cowboy says, always. Yo, you Challenger says, I'm new here.
You're new here? Yeah, welcome in.
Mycroft 1956 says, 10 on the parking.
Thank you, thank you. I'm pretty proud of it. Let's get to work. These cops are not gonna record themselves, guys.
Stream Element says, Superman Chris P just cheered 50 bits.
Thank you for the 50 bits, Chris. Welcome in. You snuck in on us.
Superman Crisp says, hello.
Where you at now, Chris? Are you home for Christmas?
Superman Crisp says, Idaho.
Idaho, of course not. Are you gonna be home for Christmas?
Stream Element says, thank you for following Yo You Challenger.
Yo, you Challenger, thank you so much for the follow. Guys, if you are new here, my name is John Gray. This is BC Scanner. We're in Brazoria County, Texas. We're about 50 miles south of Houston, right on the Gulf Coast. We listen to the scanner. We record police interactions here.
Superman Crisp says, yes, I'm taking vacation during Christmas.
Hey, good job. Good.
Mist Girl Itu says, hey everyone.
Hey. Hit the subscribe or follow button, depending on which platform you're watching me from, like Yo-Yo did.
Superman Crisp says, 9 days.
9 days.
You had a buggy on a business check. Yes, sir.
Like, Jackson, what are you doing over there lurking? I like that stop behind the line. That's good. All right, everybody be cool. Everybody be cool. Everybody be cool. Where's Shaggy? What's Shaggy's status?
Extreme Element says, my cat's breath smells like dog just cheered 1 bit.
Thank you for the 1 bit. All right. All right, now things are in the right order, guys.
Michelle 210 says, oh hell, my hands are full. Can someone hold my purse?
Yeah, I fell for that once. Remember that? Remember I fell for that?
Superman Crisp says, I just came to say hello. I have to be up early and head up into Washington with a stop in Oregon first.
Get it done, Chris. We'll see you later. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Gamer Ridge Zone says, do you need parking lessons? Get you lessons at the John School of Parking. Only pay 4 essay payments of $999. Get your spots while they last.
I have
no money back guarantee.
Offer
210 says, LOL, never mind.
If you act now,
Mycroft 1956 says, punch it, John, punch it.
If you act now, they're only $700 for easy payments of $799. 4 easy payments of $799 right now. That's a discount. That's the typical sale, right? They just tell you a big price and then they just sell you on the original price and call it a sale. That's what we're doing here. Let's see if it works. People are like, oh, there's a sale on John's parking class. Maybe it'll work.
Superman Crisp says, I'll teach you Gore 3 payments of $499.
See? Always competition. My parking class is better. Don't take Chris's parking class. Mine is way better. Mine has personality and not very good parking.
Michelle 210 says, still waiting on those dance classes. Superman Crisp says, $5.99 if you want to learn to back a truck in a spot.
Oh, now we're just, I only teach in Camaros and Tiguanas. Or Tiguans.
Michelle 210 says 30. Superman Crisp says, good night, everyone.
Good night, Chris.
5F2022 says, 288B traffic stop.
288B, of course.
Gamer Rage Zone says, for this live stream, only John. We meet in the middle.
All right, all right. All right, don't try this at home. I am a trained professional. Let's go see what's happening. We didn't even make it to Sector JG yet.
Eldatus95 says, is that part of the parking class?
I don't want to give too much away for free. I don't want to give too much away. I'm trying to get 10 people to sign up just in time for Christmas. It makes an excellent Christmas gift.
I'm back in. None there.
12 notes. Yeah, we heard nothing on that traffic stop.
Kim Turner 88 says, good morning, John and Trunkies.
Good morning, Kim. How are you?
Michelle 210 says, don't forget the cameos you can do, John.
I've never done those.
Hill Davis 95 says, are you class certificates recognized by law enforcement? My cat's breath smells like dog says, where are the cops? Must have switched channels. Kim Turner, 88, says, I'm good. John Ty, how about you?
Am I supposed to get certificates or something? Or certifications? I'm gonna go with no.
Game Ridge Zone says, disclaimer, you never read the fine print.
Yeah.
You're paying to watch the live to learn how to park like a John.
That's right. Some might say how to park like an asshole.
24.
24, guys.
Can I get your route to 310 Yukon Street? I've got a 911 call coming in stating that Marissa Ortiz subject is back at the office trying to get in.
That's
What?
Show me a rough, okay?
Alright, 310 Yopon.
My cat's breath smells like dog says, there's the cops.
Can you verify if the warrant was signed?
Affirmative.
Warrant is signed. Why'd she keep trying to get in?
She's not trying to get in, but she is on the property.
Oh, so you exaggerated it because you know she has a warrant. Give me a break. So she's not trying to break anything? You just said that to get a bigger police response? Because you know she has a warrant? Unbelievable. Just for being on the property? Which is it? She's breaking in or not trying to break in? Guys, if you're a cop caller, at least call the cops with accurate information so the person at least has a chance. I mean, we saw how they're going to respond if they're trying to break into
She's
something.
responding, caller stating that she's going to be close to Building 6 in the courtyard. She's going to be driving a black Nissan Pathfinder.
Oh, now she's driving?
Angie 416 says, hey, John and Trunkies.
At least give them accurate
Wax
information.
Hustler 80 says, a Karen.
Yeah, at least give them accurate information. Don't set them up for failure or to put their life in danger. You could do that. If you're going to be a Karen cop caller, at least provide accurate information. Don't try to make it worse to get a more exaggerated police response. And you heard there was 2 units.
Michelle 210 says, it's getting better and better as the caller named Sylvia.
I don't know. I hope not.
She's responding. Maintenance Supervisor Gilbert Perez is on his way. He'll be there in about 5 to 6 minutes.
I am Theme and you says, what was the call about John?
Yeah, they're going to definitely trespass me. Someone on an apartment complex property. This place will be...
Gamer Rage Zone says, I was watching another Twitch live before this and they were trying to get a Pred IRL. When the cops showed up, the cops would do nothing for it.
Right.
They told them to talk to the investigators. The whole time I was watching, I was like, they need a John with them.
Yeah.
Yo-Yo Challenger says, I'm waiting for some action. Texas Mantholigian says, howdy.
Howdy. We're going to try to make it to this Freeport call. It sounds like they know the person and they already have a warrant for them, so. Michelle 210 says, it's a woman driving a black Pathfinder.
My cat's breath smells like dog says, that's Freeport for you. Texas, Mantha Legend says, the Mountain Dew Council has spoken and have concluded that Monster, especially the green or white variety, are a perfectly acceptable substitute.
Very good.
You still ride the Lightning.
All right, all right.
Michelle 210 says, Paw Patrol Chase is on the case.
Maintenance Supervisor Gilbert Perez. He stated there was information coming from tenants on site.
We got apartment. They don't do that shit on J Block. J Block doesn't call the cops. Hi, sometimes J Block calls the cops, but I have to be careful with what I say because anyone know why I could not criticize the person that made the call? Anybody know why I would not be wise to do that? And I never have done it. But does anybody know why I shouldn't do that? Like if I go to the caller and say, you're dumb for calling, why should I not do that? They can't
Michelle
find
210 says 2. Brian 1Theme2793 says, John want to get in trouble tonight.
Nope. I could never do that. Because it would be witness intimidation, that's why.
Big Dave BeastieX says intimidation.
Right. There are times I want to. I just document what's happening. And that's why you guys can't do that out of the speaker either, because then it's just me. Sounds like they're just driving around the complex. Trying to find the person. They haven't found him.
04238. Paul Williams 04238. What's that come back to? Salmon X-ray 0672, Salmon X-ray 0672, 2004 and 223. Space. Did you have traffic?
Michelle 210 says it's 36 tonight, much warmer than last night.
Let me see. How you doing, man? How you doing? Thank you for watching. Honking on the left and the guy on the right. That's pretty nice of you. All right, give me this light. That's still weird to me, guys. I was talking to someone today. I was like, I don't know why people watch me. I'm just a computer nerd. Oh, come on, man. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I see him. I see him. All right, we're going to try to limit our time on the property.
Tiki Cat 1961 says, I get why local people would watch, but those of us that are completely unfamiliar with the area, why do we watch?
That's fair. That's fair. All right. They already know what time it is. They see me pulling up. Oh, they're out. They're out. They're out. The complaining is out. That's something I said.
I said she's allowed to go back over there, but after she leaves, she's going to get pressed back. No. We also can tell them over. Yeah. They probably thought they were. Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Good, good.
A little tired.
It's warmer at least.
Yeah.
They got away?
We don't even know if they were here.
Ah,
Somebody said they were, but
we don't see them. Let's call it a night. Let's go home.
I wish.
All right, UTL?
Yeah.
All right, all right. That's a little too much light. Y'all look better in the dark. I'm just kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. How you doing? Appears to be nothing. Why are you flashing this? That's what I thought. I turned off the light and I was like, maybe that's not too nice.
Melanie Swift was me 84 says, hello, John. It's been a pretty busy night so far.
It's a night.
903 Print Guy just resubscribed.
903 with the resubscription. Thank
Stream
you.
Element says, 903 Print Guy just subscribed for 11 months in a row.
11 months in a row. Thank you.
Ryan 1522793 says, oh shit, John, your back window is broken.
Yeah, it's broken. It's definitely broken. It's breezy. I'm a broke activist. We'll fix it after Christmas.
Wax Hustler 80 says, duh. Ryan 1522793 says, John, it's going to start raining.
No, it's not. Don't tell me
Kim
that.
Turner 88 says, that's free air conditioning.
I looked.
Melanie Saib 17884 says, that will be your Xmas present to yourself.
No, I'm worried about other people. I looked. It said it was not supposed to rain. Oh, man. I'm putting a lot of faith.
Ryan 1522793 says, yes, it is.
It is supposed to rain? Dang it. They said it wasn't. Oh, well. We will end up being the, under the canopy channel at a gas station.
Mrs. Lopes 3 says, hey, John, Pam, and Trunkies, how was her day, John?
It was wonderful. How are you?
Ryan 1522793 says, yes.
It's not good, man.
Yes, sir. Call give any direction, or did it close by?
Bayou Preppers 1 says, I don't know about no rain. Mrs. Lopes 3 says, I'm doing good.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that would be our arch enemy right now. Is rain. It wouldn't be the end of the world. Some stuff would get wet.
Texas Mantha Legend says, I see a 2% chance tonight.
Okay, 2%. I'll get.
Mantha Manu says, what was for dinner, John?
I ate peanut butter
Brian
and jelly sandwich.
1522793 says, I am messing with you, John.
Oh, okay, good.
Michelle 210 says 18.
Yeah, it said no rain. It said clear and in the 50s, 57.
Ryan 1522793 says, I got you there, John.
You got me. I'll admit it. Well, I just, you know that person that starts with the A?
Stream Element says, Real Steel Phoenix just subscribed.
Thank you. Real Steel
Stream
Phoenix.
Element says, Don's Wife 14 just subscribed.
Don's wife. Thank you.
Stream Element says, Bisan Lee Shedial just subscribed.
Let's go. Thank you.
Stream Element says, Kilacity 913 just subscribed. Stream Element says, Case Latex just subscribed. Stream Element says, City Boys Tuck just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Element says, The Skeptic 42 just subscribed.
The Skeptic.
Stream Element says, Angel 141KK just subscribed. Stream Element says, Zaki222 just subscribed. Stream Element says, The Sweet Siren just subscribed. Stream Element says, Finey21 just subscribed. Stream Element says, Funky Slime just subscribed.
That's a lot of subscriptions. Thank you.
Stream Element says, Layla252 just subscribed. Stream Element says, 421 running, Sumpunion MC Grok just subscribed.
Wow, that's a long username.
Stream Element says, Hessen2 Vape just subscribed. Stream Element says, VG No Name 777 just subscribed. Stream Element says, RianZXT just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Element says, Sparnet38 just subscribed.
That's a lot of subscriptions. Thank you so much.
Stream Element says, Fa Shuo just subscribed. Stream Element says, About Chris just subscribed.
How about Chris?
Stream Element says, Steelers Chick 1990 just subscribed.
Steelers chick.
Stream Element says, Baschetti just subscribed. Stream Element says, Dosh Rocky just subscribed. Stream Element says, Prabsy just subscribed. Stream Element says Silver Bloom 74 just subscribed. Stream Element says Up There a 324245J just subscribed. Stream Element says DJ Matiash just subscribed.
Thank you so
Stream
much.
Element says Skulls Want Win just subscribed. Stream Element says Nate Quan 0 just subscribed. Stream Element says Jenks just subscribed.
Laid off, janitor. Thank
Stream
you so
Element
much.
says Dave74AU just subscribed. Stream Element says Rebel Talk just subscribed. Stream Element says 501MBs
There's a lot
just
of
subscribed.
subscriptions.
Stream Element says Mother Duck MCH just subscribed. Stream Element says Larry81 just subscribed.
With 50 subs. Oh man, there's a
Stream
stop over there.
Element says Zgosh just subscribed.
2500 fairway.
Stream Element says Benitez B just subscribed. Stream Element says Oblivion Ride 11 just subscribed.
Let's go. 50 subs,
Stream
that's
Element
amazing.
says Don't Bother Exdoing 2 just subscribed. Stream Element says Sam Leasy just subscribed. Stream Element says Wild Nautrico just subscribed. Stream Element says Hailstone 1992 just subscribed.
Yes, guys, if you got a sub, make sure you thank
Stream
Laid Off
Element
Janitor.
says The AV Dad just subscribed. Stream Element says Astrobot No Face just subscribed. Stream Element says Nick Explicit just subscribed. Stream Element says Sky Blue Darts just subscribed.
It kind of sounds like a,
Stream Element says Lovely Lynn just subscribed. Stream Element says Grumpy99 just subscribed.
grumpy
Stream Element says Boojum Snark just subscribed.
Boojum Snark.
Stream Element says Ambush Matt and Neanful just subscribed. Kim Turner 88 says W laid off.
W, Laid Off
Texas
Janitor.
Mathalogen says W laid off 50 subs.
50 subs, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
I'm Feynman W says let's stay in Freeport for a bit, Long John.
I'm gonna go
Tiki
center.
Cat 1961 says wow. Angie 416 says W laid off with 50 gifted subs.
That's amazing.
Linneman says W laid off with 50 subs. About Chris says let's go, thank you laid off.
Let's go.
Gamerage Zone says this is a test.
This is
The
a
car
test.
wash is calling for you to test it out. Be their first car to wash. Let's just see how your car likes water.
No, it would be horrible. It literally
Kim
just
Turner
squirted
88
his
says
face.
W laid off with 50 subs.
It was just
Kim
absolutely.
Turner 88 says, people, if you got a sub, say thank you to laid off, please.
Make sure you do, guys.
Sherry Cherrick says, you know laid off janitor doing his daily thing. Sherry Cherrick says, he is awesome. Michelle 210 says, laid off is the GOAT. Ryan Woodfield 2793 says, it is free, John.
It's free? No. I wouldn't even take a free car wash right now. And this.
Laid off janitor says, bro, you ain't gonna believe this. My man bun straight up fell out in the middle of Whole Foods after hot yoga. I just stood there like, well, dang, is this what folks mean when they talk about an existential crisis, dude? Gamer Rich Zone says,
That
laid
voice,
off runs
man.
this stream subway.
That voice, man. It sounds like a Texan trying to talk like someone from California.
Jethro Miller says, Stream Element says Jethro Miller just subscribed. Just kidding. I was already subscribed.
Thank you, Jethro.
Sherry Cherrick says, haha.
Bro, what's happening over here? Should we stay on Sector JG? There was a stop over there, but it was like on the bridge and...
Gamerage Zone says, OMG, that sounded like a real girl story.
And it's in the middle of nowhere, so... It was on the bridge. And there was only one unit.
Stream Element says, Texas, Manthalogen just cheered 1,000 bits.
1,000 bits, let's go, thank you.
Kim Turner 88 says, haha.
Thank you, Texas man.
Sherry Sherrick says, hey, hey, ha, ha. Texas Manthala Jen says it's not 50 subs, but it'll help. LOL.
Thank you so much, Texas man.
Sherry Cherrick says, just testing out the laughing.
Did that trigger a hype train or no? Should have.
Sherry Cherrick says no.
Dang.
Kim Turner 88 says no.
Not cool.
Bayou Preppers 1 says, Big Brazoria County hugs laid off. Gamerage Zone says, mwahaha, mwahaha, mwahaha. Laid off janitor says, suffering from success.
That's right.
Sherry Sherrick says,
Guys, the scanner is all the way up. Just always remember, I don't control the content. I just document whatever's happening.
Sherry Sherrick says, ha 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 ha.
That guy has bike lights on his scooter. He's good. You guys think I would fall off a scooter? What do you guys think?
Sherry Cherrick says he is zooming.
Zooming, yep. Those things go fast.
Sherry Cherrick says yes.
Yeah. No confidence at all.
Kim Turner 88 says yes.
Think definitely? I think definitely too.
Kim Turner 88 says yes without a doubt.
But we should try it.
Two 230, show me 42, please.
Sherry Cherrick says it's easier than to fall off of than a bike. Jethro Miller says cammed up caveman doesn't fall off his scooter and he's got a rocking stereo on it, but you would never be able to hear the TTS speaker. Kim Turner 88 says absolutely try it wrapped in bubble wrap.
Yeah, bubble wrap.
Game or Rage for Zone says help, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Again.
With one press of a button, help will be right on their way.
That's right. That's what I mean. Maybe.
I am the menu says bless you.
Thank you. It's probably someone's ordering me Life Alert for Christmas at my house. They love to talk about how old I am. If they give me a Life Alert for Christmas, I'm throwing it back at them, just so you know. I don't need your damn Life Alert, Sonny.
Aldavis 95 says, what about one of those hoverboards?
No way. Yeah, that'd be a disaster. Or one of those one wheels? Never.
212 traffic.
212
DJ
traffic.
Skin and Steve says, electric scooters are fast and fun. Don't take it on any sweet jumps though.
Don't take it.
Kim Turner 88 says, you need the mobility scooter with 4 wheels LOL.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Sherry
Thank you.
Cherrick says, oh, me too, and it's my birthday, so I'm even older now, LOL.
That's right. They're already talking about putting me in a home. What the hell? It's too early to put me in a home, right? It's not that time yet.
LDavis95 says there's a guy on TT that goes all over LA on a hoverboard. He goes pretty fast.
He goes pretty fast. Well, thank you for letting us know.
Sherry Sherrick says, I'm older than you, so hell no.
They want to put
Ryan Wumpfiend2793 says, John, if you can't ride a bike, you won't be able to ride a scooter.
It was just a curve.
Gamer Rajito Zone says, well, John, you move like you're young. If they give you life alert, that is just wrong of them.
That's right.
Wax Hustler 80 says, you do as Pammy says, Lowell.
I'm not going in the home peacefully, just so you know. I'm not going in the home peacefully. It's going to be a struggle.
Gamerage Zone says, he goes fast, and that's what she said.
They have not been to Lake Jackson yet.
Kim Turner 88 says, no, I say no to hoverboard unless you don't like your life. While you trip over your own feet.
That's right. I did fall off a curb once. It was pretty traumatic. Also fell down in Buc-ee's. And I fell down on my bike.
Wax Hustler 80 says, they have to get you a motorized wheelchair so you can always film 5 Nero.
Man, I'll be doing it in my walker with the tennis balls on the end of it and everything. Let's go straight. I can't. I'm in a turn-only lane. I was going to go to Lake Jackson, but got in the wrong lane.
Kim Turner 88 says, yep, you slipped in front of cop.
Yep.
Ryan 152793 says, John would probably fall down off the toilet.
Not yet.
Laydock Janitor says, I'll sign your tennis ball.
Yeah. And well, unless they put me in prison for my allegedly forgetting my wallet at home.
Kim Turner 88 says, that was day I jinxed you.
I jinxed myself too because I was all like, oh, this
Wax Hustler 80 says, I'll sign your balls too.
Okay, all right. Family show.
Ryan 152793 says, John, we got you.
Thanks.
32-443.
That's Lake Jackson.
So, whoever returns.
If it returns? What do you mean returns? Just check.
Confirmed on 2015 board charge, April 26th.
Kim Turner 88 says, and definitely don't try hoverboard after alcoholic beverage.
Yeah. I've tried it on the carpet and it didn't turn out good.
20 will be stop. First address, please.
What the heck is going on in that car up there?
Kim Turner 88 says, I'm not speaking from experience at all, Lowell.
Why is that car bouncing?
Gamerage Bizone says, no homo. Wax Hustler 80 says, we were talking tennis balls, you filthy animal, Lowell.
And now I see how it's all turned back around on me now.
Ryan Faith 2793 says, John, it about you feeling we only judge you for your parking.
Ah, gotcha. Did you guys see that car bouncing? What the heck was in there? It's got the whole. Show me out with 14 too. Show me out with 14.
Sherry Sherrick says, yes, they were jumping around apparently.
got a bunch of units over here, guys. I don't know why.
Kim Turner 88 says 3.
3? Oh man, let me turn off.
Laid off janitor says, if your messages are being held by Automod, sorry in advance. It was changed recently and needs to be updated.
All right, we're not 3 now. That's why I'm gonna win. Hello. Remember, quiet. Nothing else.
Can you have the on-call mental health deputy call, please? Okay.
How you doing? Etheridge?
What's up?
How you doing? Checking the oil?
Yeah, check it out.
It's working right over here. I see you.
Not cold, John?
Nope.
Check underneath
I checked it. It was good.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, yeah.
Back seat?
Man, those are some speakers there, buddy.
Can't really lift it with this speaker on top of it.
Alright, are you clear on the road?
I was not clear on the Bolo. What's that Bolo, Etheridge?
Engine jump group, normal scan.
John, why are you so dressed up?
Just stay warm.
You look sharp.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Couple boots and everything, I like it.
That's right. It's just my summer shorts is over. So back to the boots. I checked there already.
Oh, that's going to be A7.
Check the backpack.
But they don't have speakers on or nothing, so I'm gonna tell their board. The one underneath the speaker.
He's free.
Nobody's there. You come out here with that freaking aggressive. Hey, you gonna apologize?
Man, that was.
You know who you are.
Okay, and I said that, but
I have a job to do.
I said that, but man, I ain't doing nothing wrong.
No, you're not. But we investigated. You're not doing nothing wrong. That's why I'm bringing you back over here. I'm about to.
You check my nuts too. You said something about my nuts. Go ahead, keep looking at me, cuz. Go ahead. Come on, you want to do it right here?
Shh. Hey, just be quiet, man. Quiet. It's funny, but be quiet. Yeah. Don't talk your way into a cage, man. You're out.
You know who you are? I know who you are. Alright? We're trying to close the top without these by this is my job. You know what I'm saying? It's a game, right? Yeah, now it's there's a lot of people I come in contact with every night about this same thing. Alright? What would be the reason why you got pulled out for? Not really. The reason for the search. It's not anything that we're interested in. Okay. Well, we're not doing things we're not here to do. Alright? Next time, but next time. I'm not saying you should just do whatever. But if I'm telling you library, do it. Alright?
Library hours. It's always library time.
Your stuff's right here. You grab that. I'm going to talk to your girl. You can get back to the driver's seat. Alright? And then I'll get you out of here.
I think they checked the oil for you, man. I think you're good. I think they checked the oil for you. You're all right.
Hey, Brett. You gonna get her out?
I've got one more. She's gonna be free too.
No, we're not going to do anything with it. We're not going to fight you.
She's free.
I'm not dumping it out.
You can dump it out if you want.
I'll dump it out.
Okay, well, we're not here for that. Okay?
Look.
Whack. I just want you to know. How you doing? Good. Glad you're free. They hurt your hand? Oh man, that is kind of tight. Put it in that light so I can see. Let me see in the light. Let me see in the light.
You never had it on you.
What? I got the key. Well, it should be.
It's right here then.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Let me see it again. You still have a flashlight on your wrist for me?
Put it in my front seat.
Oh. Wait, see what they're doing?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see it. I just don't know how it's going to come out on camera.
Is your stuff up here? Anthony?
Get your stuff.
Yeah.
Get your stuff.
150-317-80. Let me copy the station on
Oh, you got the key.
It's a warning.
And some
Back up to you whenever I'm done.
Let me
Y'all
come
go have
on
a
too.
seat.
I don't know who y'all it is.
You too. Go have a seat.
Type my fixed control position. Control,
Go around.
0.35.
I'm trying to find a place where the signal's working, guys. I see you. I see the threes. No, they found the keys on top of that unit right there. The one they're all resting against. You good right here? Okay.
Good.
John, you're in a bad mood tonight?
No, I'm not.
You're not very talkative tonight.
I just got to capture the audio. Etheridge already told me shut up. So if I have feelings, they'd be hurt.
Right. Etheridge hurt your feelings?
No, I'm used to Etheridge. That puppy's mad. That puppy's mad. Hopefully he stays back there. All right.
We'll see you, John.
All right. We got anything holding?
Not for me.
All right. Remember, it's Wacky Warning Wednesday, guys. Wacky Warning Wednesday. I'm trying to make it a thing. Wacky Warning Wednesday.
Clear.
They're free. With a warning. All right, so I parked too far away on that one. I should have parked closer so Starlink could reach. All warnings all the time.
Ryan 12279.
So- It's good parking though.
Yeah, did he say? Really? Texas Mantha Jen says, did they have a container that was allegedly open?
Nope, I don't think they had anything.
Ryan 1P2793 says, what did he want? The U Preppers 1 says, what did that cop?
He said I can't park here.
Get Diggy says 20.
He said I can't park here.
My right 19 says, John, do you think if you were not there that they would have released them? Or would they have found a reason not to?
We'll never know. We'll never know.
XVX Poopy XVX says, howdy everyone.
Howdy. We'll never know.
Snickers and Stream says, his car will fall apart after driving a mile.
Could. All right, we just stumbled across that, guys. I had no clue it was there. I just looked over and saw some lights. So.
Ryan 1Fame2793 says, he can't parking there.
That's about a 4 parking, I think. Most of that's in, but I should have parked closer so the Starlink works, so that's my bad. I didn't realize we had a whole other area I could have parked in. I think the Starlink was also covered by trees and a church. I think that's a church. Is it a church? I don't know what it is. Office
Wax Hustler 80 says it was nice of them to check the oil LMFAO.
Yeah.
Ryan 1Fame2793 says, John, you should have told the cop he can't park there.
That's right.
Sarah 902 says, so did we find out if that cop was single? LOL.
I hear sirens and I don't know why. There's a lot of county boys in Clute tonight, isn't there?
Trenton Talk Group. Trenton Talk Group, normal scan.
Ryan 1Fame2793 says they're behind you.
They're behind me? I hope not. I hope not. All right, of course we got a perfect signal here now.
Wax Hustler 80 says, John says we can't be thirsty.
That's right. Don't be thirsty.
Ryan 1Fame2793 says, look, John.
Yeah, I did look, actually.
Texas Mantha Jen says, let's run a thought experiment here. They stopped him, ran the dog alerted, they tore apart the truck, found nothing.
That's right.
The question is, was the dog a bad boy or was his handler? Melanie Sip 1784 says, be cool.
Everybody be cool. Yeah, they're not behind us. They're not behind us. Y'all made me look. Well, a lot of times I take pretty much everything you guys say serious because there are some people around me that are watching and they see better than me, so.
AU Preppers 1 says, hold my backpack.
Don't take anything from Bayou or
Ryan
Shaggy.
1Fame2793 says, they need to search John and motherfucking John Gray's car, LO.
Hell no. Don't search
Texas
me.
Mantha Jen says, either the dog false alert or the handler lied about the alert.
So I would say I'd lock my
Nanny
door.
Goat Joe says, sorry John, I had to go for tests, but I'm back again.
So I would lock my car, they would just come in through the back window. Or beat me up and take my keys.
Melanie Siep 1784 says, and don't put anything in the Crown Royal bag.
Yeah, don't use it.
Ryan 1Fin2793 says, can they search John bike?
No.
AU Preppers 1 says, if it's not the game warden, and we're good.
Guys, everyone that's listening to my voice, if you have a Crown Royal bag in your car, I want you to go get it right now. Take it out. That's called the felony bag.
Wicked Clowns 83 says, Frankie jumped in the trunk when we were parked there. Can you get him out of the trunk, lol?
Yeah. Everybody go to your car right now. Get the Crown Royal bag out. Put it in the house, because that's always the felony bag. I would do a poll, but I don't want the police targeting you for your Crown Royal felony bag.
Texas Mantha Legend says, officers will break into your vehicle if you lock the door.
Yeah,
Ask me how I know. Melanie,
I know.
C1784 says, I don't even own a Crown Royal bag.
All right, very good. You're good.
Ryan 1Theme2793 says, John, we have one in your trunk.
Oh boy. Throw it out.
Wicked Clowns 83 says, learn the hard way.
That's the first thing they're going to search. If they see one,
Danny Goat Joe says, what is a Crown Royal bag?
it's a purple bag that
The Branded J says, you are not wrong, John.
the Crown Royal bag is a purple bag. It's cloth and it comes in. It's what Crown Royal comes in.
Ryan 1Theme2793 says, the trunk is filled with them.
Oh man, we're screwed. We're cooked, guys.
Wax
We're
Hustler
cooked.
80 says, my Crown bag has loose change in it. Nothing illegal anymore for me.
Yeah, but if you have it in your car, they're going to use it.
Bayou Preppers 1 says, and don't let the game warden in the trunk.
That's right.
Hey Jack says, good evening, Mr. Scan.
Hey Jack, how are you?
Sarah 902 says, what is actually a felony? We don't use that word in Canada.
Oh, it's
Melanie, we have 1784 says, see, when you go out early, you get more action.
that's right.
Ryan Sifin 2793 says, John, you might what? Check the trunk.
Might want to check the trunk. A felony is what you don't want. It's a higher class of crime. Like, for example, a traffic ticket is a Class C misdemeanor, which is the lowest. Which my forgetting my wallet is a Class C. Allegedly forgetting my wallet. And you have a Class
Texas Mantha
B?
Legend says, I recorded officers breaking into the beer window on a truck I had long time ago. This was back in the day of flip phones.
Dang. Good job.
Ryan 1Theme2793 says, next stop, John, check the trunk.
Yeah, I'm going to have to, apparently.
Hey Jack says, it makes it where you can't hunt in TX anymore as well.
Yeah, if you get a felony, you can't have...
Wax Hustler 80 says, felony is a crime.
Yeah. So you can't own a gun, you can't vote in some places.
Wax Hustler 80 says,
You can't get a job, you can't rent apartments. Like, it changes your entire life.
Wicked Clowns 83 says, I'm a felon from back when I was younger.
And usually they get people when they're young and the rest of their life is destroyed. Because of dumb shit we all do as kids. I was a kid, I got arrested for 5 bad checks. Apparently, because you have checks doesn't mean you actually have money. I learned that. I never wrote another check after that. To this day, I still don't write a check. Oh, by the way, don't take a check from me. If I try to give you a check, don't take it. Let's go to Angleton.
2020 Nissan black in color, expiration September 20.
Ryan 1Theme2793 says, John, we should show C notes that you fell off your bike.
No. I think they all saw it anyway. They were laughing silently. You think all the cops didn't spread that around? He fell off his bike. He fell off his bike. Of course, it was one of my most viewed streams. And I fell off the bike. Guys, if you're new here, my name is John Gray. This is BC Scanner. We're in Brazoria County, Texas. We're listening to the scanner. We're going to record police interactions. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe or follow button, depending on which platform you're watching me from right now.
Wicked Clowns 83 says, they don't even let felons go on vacations to certain countries.
Yeah. I don't think you can get into Canada, as a matter of fact.
Clear.
Wax Hustler 80 says, not sure how I still have a clean record because I was wild in my younger days.
Weren't we all?
More shoulder shooting back in. Turn over fire for me.
10-6, sir.
Ryan Fulmfeen 2793 says, what are you talking about? John is still wild.
A little bit.
Mycroft 1956 says, punch it, John, punch it.
I'm giving it all.
You will get more followers.
I'm giving it all she's got, Captain. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
29.
Quick Richard.
Okay.
Ryan Onefeem 2793 says, Clute will drop your ticket if you do.
No.
Alan out of blue turn eligible.
Hey Jack says, I got a Dwy on my four-wheeler while on my deer lease. Wish I would have just the fuck up, as John says. Still don't know how that was legal though.
Yeah, it's better to be
Wax
quiet.
Hustler 80 says, I got pulled one night for racing my 3000 GT over a high-rise bridge. LOL, they tried to get me to do that silly test and I declined. XVX Poopy XVX says, John, I just got your check in the mail. Is it okay to cash it? Get Diggy says 10.
Yeah, can you cash it on Thursday? Cash it on Thursday, not today. Next Thursday. Yeah, if you could just hold on to it for a little bit. Next Thursday should be good. I sound like the TTS guy now.
Mycroft 1956 says, warp 1/2 is the best you can do, Mr. Scott. Ryan Woodfield 2793 says, John, were my $6,500 you owe me lowly. Wax Hustler 80 says, that check is rubber law.
Yeah, it's I have to wait till someone buys my parking class and then the check will be good. If I sell a few...
Ajax says, how's the song coming along? When can we expect your album?
Should be 56, I believe.
I'm not a real good singer.
No, sir.
I think I'm a better cop watcher than a singer.
Ryan Fame 2793 says, John, let's see your dance moves. Wax Hustler 80 says, we saw you sing and dance.
We'll just stick to recording cops.
Hey Jack says, walking on the right side of the road. Oh, we walking on the right side of the road.
That was classic.
Ryan Theme 2793 says, oh crap, John, you speed?
Nope. I'm doing the speed limit. Just looks like I'm going fast.
Vegas Local says, on the road again, watching these pigs take our rights again. I think we could be your ghost riders.
That's right. Not bad. We're off to a good start.
Ryan Funfien2793 says, you going 175.
Nope, I'm not going 175.
Hey Jack says, just saw a clip of Lowry getting owned by a mom. It was the best thing ever lol. Mycroft 1956 says, isn't the right side of the road the left side?
Depends on what country you're in.
Wax Hustler 80 says, oh John, I laughed so hard today. I was scrolling through Facebook and came across one of Harvey's videos, and he told a cop that the dryer shrunk his shirts because the shirt was so tight on him.
Oh.
It looked like it was going to bust off his body.
Yeah.
Vegas Local says, did you look into that case that the wife of the cops had the special needs kid in the cage yet?
I didn't today, no. I did not know that was a cop. I saw the story. That's weird, man. That's mean. It's cruel. Nothing to see here.
Vegas Local says the cop died a couple years ago, but they fostered like 40 kids while he was alive.
7507, Post Patrol 34
Ryan Funfien2793 says, John, can we trust your drive skills? You might make us fall down off.
Yeah. You just saw him.
36.
Had to make a decision, slam on the brakes or go a little faster.
Good.
Missouri County has custody of that male now.
Dang, I keep catching these lights like this.
Theodore Prudenana says, punch it, John.
I got it. I had to that time.
Bayou Preppers 1 says, I just heard an owl when I took River outside.
Who?
Ryan Funfien2793 says, John, we need to go live during the day for C-Note.
Yeah, they weren't working today, or I would have. Today was absolutely gorgeous. It was like 72 degrees outside today. I turned on the scanner, it wasn't them, so. The day before, when it was nasty and cold, they were working. I was ready. I was up early. I got in early, so I woke up early. Everybody be cool. Everybody be cool. Let's turn into this Dollar General right here.
Dean Vincent Music says it felt great today and don't feel the bad out there tonight. XVX Poopy XVX says, John, how was the Chinese food last night? Mine was pretty good.
It was good.
Going to have the leftovers tonight.
I ate it all last night. When I got home, there was no
Wax
leftovers.
Hustler 80 says, we haven't seen the Barbie-looking cop in a while.
She's working days now. So this truck in front of me, you can't tell, but it's a cop. He put on his turn signal
443 checking.
and then decided to go the other way. That's why I did the U-turn inside at Dollar General there. I just assumed he was going to pull him over, but he didn't. Godspeed, other white truck. You made it.
Ryan 1Fiend2793 says, John let go racing him.
We better not do that. If they get me, I want to at least have a chance of winning over a jury.
Bravo 7, be out of close patrol time. That's clear.
Ryan 1Fame2793 says, John, you take all the fun away, Lolo. Gamer Ridge Zone says, I hope she is not a C note. No way a nice looking cop would be an ass with C notes.
No, she's not. She's not part. There's two shifts that switch off, right? She's part of the other shift. Two shifts that are like night and day together. He's gonna be up here. That's an Angleton cop all the way out here, by the way.
Dean Vincent Music says, I have a feeling the jury will side with you because they will see it stupid for the ticket. Wax Hustler 80 says, Ryan, you come out and race the cop and we will film you, LOL.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there to record. Alright, he's doing a U-turn. I'm gonna do a U-turn as soon as I can find a place to do so. I think he sees me.
Ryan 1Fame2793 says, John is go to get a job with C Note and start saying C Note.
That's all you gotta say. Pulling into Walmart with at CVS right now.
Gamerage Zone says, I will race the cop. See who can get the donut faster.
All right.
XPXPoopyXVX says, full sin, let Pearl eat. Brian 1Fame2793 says, Juan for C notes. Get Diggy says 4. Dean Vincent Music says, John should apply for a ride along with C notes.
I wouldn't be able to film. It's a crime because thanks to Live PD. Live PVD made that a crime. They don't want to see they don't want the tyranny being shown on national TV. So they just made it a crime.
XVXPoopyXVX says, why is it a crime?
Live PD deleted the footage of a shooting, officer-involved shooting. So my state made Live PD a crime.
Dean Vincent Music says, there, a show on YouTube now called First Responders that rides along with cops and records.
Shouldn't be, not in Texas, they can't be.
Ryan 1Fame2793 says, Joan, they won't find out, Lowell.
Oh, they'll find out. All right, we gotta turn this back. All right, he didn't pull that car over.
XVXPoopyXVX says, oh, wow, that's pretty wild.
Alright, putting on my turn. Alright, he's... Give me this light, give me this light.
X-ray George, Paul 4952, X-ray George, Paul.
So this cop is just doing U-turns down this road right here.
1800 block, North Passport.
I call it
Gamer Rage Zone says, would it be live PD if you just record, then upload? Beat the system.
Yeah, there's a stop right behind us, guys.
Ryan Funfiend 2793 says, you lost him.
No, he didn't. He's right there. Him or her? We don't know if it's a him or her. All right, we gotta start looking for
Dean Vincent Music says U-turns over and over means they are looking for someone to pull over.
Yes. Yeah.
Ryan Woodfiend 2793 says, I thought you would.
Nope. Sometimes I do. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I don't have flashy lights, and I'm not allowed to drive very fast. So let's see. Let's pull in here. I should be able to pull right here. Keep the Starlink.
Ryan Woodfiend 2793 says, watching it, John. XVX Poopy XVX says, seems like that wee woo was looking for someone for sure.
Let's see if it was for a light violation.
2808, getting 2840.
Yeah, headlight out. That's how he was able to turn around on him like that.
At Pamela Jackson 9588 says hi Nanny Goat. At Barney Rebel 8704 says what's the difference between John and Popeyes? Popeyes sells chicken legs, John walks on his. At Pamela Jackson 9588 says window looks pretty good tonight babe. At Dino Vittorio 9249 says hi John. Good evening, nice to see you tonight. At Jeffro-Miller says I watch because you're super chill and the chatters are funny all stupid crap I make the speaker say. At Jeffro-Miller says Stream Elements says Jethro Miller just subscribed.
That's from like an hour ago.
714, you all can.
In the Matrix.
VC scanner says test.
Show us over there.
Martin Shi 05 says you're not glitching.
Now it's good.
Nannygoat _ Joe says the crabs were playing in your computer.
It's a warning. Happy Wacky Warning Wednesday. We're making it a thing, man. Hold on, guys. Let me fix my mic. 2 seconds. You guys should be able to hear me now.
Nannygoat Joe says crabs.
Crabs.
Kim Turner 88 says no sound.
Gotcha. I'm fixing it, guys. I'm fixing it. Looks like we need another cable.
Bayou Preppers 1 says sup.
Sup, Bayou? So
Gamerich Zone says invent sound.
Invent sound. I don't know when the sound went out.
Barney Rebel 8704 says oink 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 oink. Loisai Ilm 5 Nero. Fargan Bastage says it's back.
It's back. Very good. Sorry, guys. It's my first night of streaming. My very first night. That way people can see him.
Diggy says 21.
That way people can see him.
Robert Sound Victor 2362. Robert Sound Victor 2362. Be out in the 700 block of West Presses.
All right, on the road again.
F-160.
Barney Rebel 8704 says clearly never got isn't here, so all the tech is failing. Get Diggy says 10.
Hey, sugar offer.
Nannygoat Joe says it only went out after the cop said I don't talk to the press.
Ah, gotcha. got another stop up here. I think.
Bargain Bastage says, like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. Gamer Ridge Zone says, rigged.
143 talking.
They're hardly rigged. The slots are hardly rigged. Service is pretty bad tonight, both Starlink and cell service.
Antium says, just won 2,000 points on slots, yeah?
All right. See, it's not. I said it's hardly rigged at all. All right, he's doing that U-turn again. I'm gonna go ahead and see what these lights are about up here.
Barney Rubble, 8704 says, hopefully your huge court case is rigged in your favor.
That's right. It's huge. It's
The
so
captain
big.
says, get him.
I had to make up the parking. Oh, there's a lot. There's 2 units here.
Gamer Ridge Cazone says, okay, bud, if you say you won one more time, I'm going to fight you like UFC for knowing how to beat the rigging. JK. XVX Poopy XVX says, seems like they're looking for someone in particular.
All right, we got 2 units on this one. I'm not sure what it is.
That's clear.
Looks like I'm going to be standing in a ditch. Shadow John. There's Shadow John.
At Bargain Bastage says, watch out for gators.
There's no one even here. I got out for this. All right. All right.
Mirage underscore zone says, hell yeah, I win now like I should. One blessed mom says, Kim Turner 88 says it's hot on block today.
I think we're just going to go up and down 288B. Guys, there was no one there. Don't arrest my invisible friend. Let's go parking, guys. Let's put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, guys.
The captain says, WTF, was that long?
Don't know.
XVX Poopy XVX says, you got baited, John. Wax Hustler 80 says, haha, they were just talking.
Captain 80 says, haha, they were just talking. Angie 416 says, always film 5-0.
Always.
62-year-old female with difficulty breathing. Going to be at 1702 Skinner, apartment 6104. That's 1702 Skinner, apartment 6104. Just going to be first call, first turn at 2254. Your flight expires June of 2026 on a 2016 Ford F-150 silver color. Register owner is Devin Wallace out of Richwood with confirmed insurance. Devin Wallace is eligible with an expiration date of 12/2028. Clear level for alarm.
We got sound?
Copy, Lincoln.
That's fair, sir.
Stream Element says, Antiem just cheered 100 bits.
Thank you, Antiem with 100 bits.
Get
Thank you so
Diggy
much.
says 4. Stream Element says, slots are rigged.
Definitely not hardly rigged at all. Big bump.
Call 3.
Correct, 103.
Can I get the your model of the truck is the Arizona tag?
Natty Goat Joe says, Truth Stream Elements Truth.
I did not get a return on that Arizona tag, sir.
What does Stream Elements know? They're just a bot.
That's clear.
Gamer Ridge Zone says, 2020 made everything rigged.
Fair point.
Kim Turner 88 says, Stream Elements No Truth lol. Wicked Clowns 83 says, I'm going to throw Stream Elements out the trunk if I get taken one more time, lol.
Don't throw Stream Elements out the trunk.
Nanny Goat Joe says, you shouldn't say he's just a bot. He might be your boss one day.
That's true.
LOL.
That's true. It's very true. Or we could all be underground while Stream Elements is taking over the top of the earth. All right, that sounds a little bit like Arc Raiders, and I might have exaggerated a little bit, but
Nanny Goat Joe says, yep, we'll be down with the crabs and gators.
no, they're going to stay upside, on top side. Crabs, all crabs and gators are not invited. At least in my bunker. They're not coming in my underground bunker. I don't trust them.
Gamer Ridge Zone says, I am John's mom. I have to put an end to the rigged slots. You guys tell me all the time. I can't handle this anymore. JK, LOL. Vegas Local says, hey, we are animal friendly.
Yeah, we're animal friendly.
Stream Elements says, Kim Turner 88 lost 250 points in roulette and now has 55,525 points. Kim Turner 88 says, good job. I ain't gonna casino cuss with these slots. I'd be bankrupt. Stream Element says, Fuentes, down on 91, won 250 points in roulette and now has 34.65 points. Stream Element says, Wicked Clowns 83 lost 500 points in roulette and now has 2,460 points. Stream Element says, Fuentes 991 won 500 points in roulette and now has 35265 points. Stream Element says, Kim Turner 88 lost 250 points in roulette and now has 5275 points. Nanny Goat Joe says, we could all move into John's mom's basement. We're used to small spaces, we'll be fine.
That's right. I'm never leaving mom's basement, ever.
Report EMS, you can just reverse this.
Stream Element says, Wicked Clowns 83 went all in and lost every single one of their 2,460 points.
Dang.
Stream Element says, Kim Turner 88 lost 1,000 points in roulette and now has 4,275 points. Stream Element says, Gunnisage won 250 points in roulette and now has 715 points. Barney Robo T704 says, chat, imagine if we had custom commands and slots on YouTube. I hope it'd be to get some love.
The slots should work on YouTube.
Kim Turner 88 says, Lego Tap, it's defo rigged.
The slot should work on YouTube.
Gamer Ridge Zone says, the basement, what's that? Oh yeah, John's home.
Yeah, that's where
actually, John don't live in a basement. He lives in a new house with his hot. Never mind on that part yet. Stream Element says, Fuentes Diamo 191 won 1,000 points in roulette and now has 35965 points. Stream Element says, Pete Kelly Gaming went all in and lost every single one of their 495 points. Stream Element says, Nanny Goat Joe won 500 points in roulette and now has 4515 points. Wicked Clowns 83 says, Frankie attack Stream Elements, please.
Yes, Frankie, get him.
One Cosmic Cowboy says, Stream Element says, one Cosmic Cowboy went all in and won 1 billion gazillion quintillion.
That's a lot.
Jethro Miller says, how do I do slots?
Exclamation.
Stream Element says, Kim Turner 88 lost 1,000 points in roulette and now has 375 points. Dean Vincent Music says, John, after doing research, the law makes it where reality shows can't make anything with cops. But the John Real public still can. The law only goes against production campaigns from filming with cop.
Yep. And I'm just
Stream Element says, Fuentes 1991 won 1,500 points in roulette and now has 37465 points. Stream Element says, Kim Turner 88 won 1,000 points in roulette and now has 4,290 points.
All right, guys. It's a lot of gambling going on.
One Cosmic Cowboy says gazillion, trillion, gigatillion. Jethro Miller says, never mind. Barney Rubble 8704 told me how.
Is it working?
Nanny Goat Joe says, Jethro do exclamation slots, P slots.
Yeah, I think you just exclamation point slots. I wanted to test that before I put the other thing on there. Also, I think the printer is going to come back to YouTube for super chats. The printer is going to come back for YouTube, I think.
Stream Element says, thank you for following Megan3365.
Megan with the follow, thank you.
Dean Benson Music says, John, you could record with cops. You are not a company.
I'm not. Technically, I'm a journalist.
Stream Element says, Kim Turner, 88, lost 1,500 points in roulette and now has 2,790 points.
Yeah, I couldn't do it because I'm a journalist. And I also make money off my videos, so I earn a living recording police, which is the same thing Live PD did. But everybody supported that, but they don't.
He says 5.
So they don't support me because my viewpoint is different. Everybody loves Live PD. Everybody loves cops, right? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, officer. But because I have a different viewpoint, I'm not a millionaire, so. If I was making videos about dumb criminals and how great cops were, I'd be a millionaire. But I'm not willing to give up on my values and morals for that.
Dean Benson Music says, no, still could, because you are not a company from a TV show. I read the full law. Barney Rebel 8704 says, John Gray, Smoking Fund LLC is a company.
I'm never going to do a ride-along, ever. I don't want to do a ride-along. I have no freedom. I can't.
Gamerich Zone says, the slots are rigged. Every spin, every so close moment. They're not for you. They're for the... Think it's luck? Nah, it's programmed, designed to take your cash. Spin after spin, little bypipe. They call it entertainment.
Yeah,
we call it what it is, a scam. Before you pull that lever again, remember this. Those reels ain't spinning for you. They're spinning for them. Slots don't pay, they play you. Texas Mantha Legend says, I find it funny that we Americans will use any unit of measurement before we will use the metric system. That said, you better not bring that printer within one blue whale. Wicked Clowns 83 says, don't they have a new show on Real ZTV like Live PD?
I don't know. I don't watch mainstream TV.
Barney Rubble 8704 says, that's a lie. You tried to do a ride along with that lady the other week until she was arrested.
Yeah, that didn't turn out too well.
Melanie Kippool sending 84 says, I want to do a ride along, but I have to apply for it and haven't had time to stop into my local police station.
I don't want to do a ride along. I couldn't do anything. I can't get out. I have to keep my mouth shut. I can't say nothing. No, thank you.
Wax Hustler 80 says, as always, it's been fun hanging with y'all. I got to go to sleep now.
All right, Wax.
I have to wake up in less than 5 hours to drive to my surgeon today to get the fluid drained from my thyroid surgery.
Oh, man.
See you all tomorrow night and be safe.
See you tomorrow, Wax. Godspeed.
Blazer Kimberly says, hello, John.
We're back like 4 flats. Hello to you. Guys, everybody get out and take a break. Everybody can stretch your legs a little
Dean
bit.
Benson Music says, John, I don't know how, but somehow you can add slots on YouTube also.
Yeah, I did it already. I think it should be working now.
Kim Turner 88 says, no, I'll never be a millionaire with these slots. Texas Mantha Legend says, I've taken a ride in a police car. It's not as fun as you think it is. 11 Shadow Spectre says, hello, John. Barney Rubble 8704 says, you can record the laptop screens and leak data so people can sue the police. Laid Up Janitor says, added an @ symbol to roulette to prevent Stream Elements from reading out results.
Laid Off Janitor, you're the man. Thank you.
Ryan 1Fiend2793 says, John going to leave damn YouTube. Dean Benson Music says, The question is how to get points for the slots.
I see that. I see that. It says you don't have enough points. I got that. All right. Yeah, I was. Were you cringing? So, guys, the fancy voices.
Ryan Woking 2793 says, "See, John didn't beat a nothing."
All right, I'll work on
Melanie
that.
Syep 1784 says, "When I go for my ride along, I'm going to be sure to tell them I watch lives recording police." Ryan 152793 says, "See, John didn't say nothing." Texas Mantholigion says, "Come back and pick me up."
Come back and pick you up. Where you at? You really need a ride? I'll come and get you. All right, I'll work on commands for YouTube tomorrow. The only thing, the problem with YouTube is I'm gonna have to sit at my computer messing with the commands while I'm live streaming because you can't test the chat unless you're live.
2793 says, "See, John left us."
So
Angie 416 says, "Y'all got out and got left."
if you see a bullshit stream tomorrow,
Texas Mantholigion says, "Kidding, John."
I know. Okay, okay. If y'all see
Melanie Sib 1784 says, "It just sucks. I won't be able to record."
Yeah, no. If you see a live stream tomorrow on YouTube and it's just me sitting at
One
my
Cosmic Cowboy says, "Wait, I thought you could chat offline."
No, not on YouTube.
Kim Turner 88 says, "Told you never get out of car. You're left there now."
Oh, yeah. Everybody back in. Everybody back in.
Danny Goat Joe says, "Run, guys, run."
yeah, catch me at the next stop.
Gamer Zone says, "How come you can have ride-alongers with cops but not firefighters?"
Coming into town on 517.
I don't want to ride along, guys. I know how everything works. And I have no desire to be part of it. I would feel like I'm part of it. I would feel like I'm part of the extortion of poor people if I did a ride along.
A Cosmic Cowboy says, "Guys, my 10-gallon hat is too big to fit in the trunk. What do I do?"
Put it on top or just hang it out the window. It's broken. Yeah, I feel like I was part of the...
Captain says, "John, why do you want to ride along?"
I don't want to ride along. The chat wants to ride along. I'm not going to do a ride along. I don't want to ride along.
Nanny Goat Dr. Joe says, "Cause firefighters are too sexy and we can't be trusted with them." Laid Up Janitor says, "My spurs scuffed the seats." Sorry,
right.
John.
That's all right. It's all right.
Lazar Kimberly says, "Use horse." The captain says, "Kind of sounds like you want to ride along."
Nope, I don't want to.
Mycroft 1956 says, "Ride along with the cop is the same as a reach around."
I mean, I might as well start hosting Blue Santa events and then Coffee with the Cop. I'll just start hosting those too. If I do ride-alongs. Team Blue, get the poor people. Get the poor people. Destroy poor people. Thank you for destroying poor people.
Barney Rebel 8704 says the sound gate for that beep would be succulently delicious.
Thank you so much.
Alvin to 507. Alvin to 507.
All right, YouTube. So tomorrow we're just gonna do a live stream with some tests so I can work on these commands. Because obviously I can't do it and drive around in a Camaro. What I thought was working is not working.
10-4.
Alvin 507.
Kim Turner 88 says, ride along with a firefighter, be much better. They can show us how to use their pole and hoses.
Dang.
Barney Rubble 8704 says, do you do programming, John?
Yes. Yep.
Dean Vincent Music says, John, did you hear that there was a Windows 11 update that has been crashing people's computers?
Oh man. I run the beta, or the preview release, so if it was gonna get them, it got me first.
Band Mom 2024 says, hi, John.
Hi, Bam Mom. That makes me want to go home and...
Barney Rubble 8704 says, what languages do you prefer to use? Laid Off Janitor says, John doesn't need an update to crash it.
That's right, I just crashed it myself. C Sharp, Visual Basic. I guess a lot of my last positions actually just require, because I'm more of an administrator than a programmer. I write more PowerShell stuff. What is all this water? Why are we drowning over here? Where's this water coming from? Let's investigate. Goes all the way down the street. I know it hasn't been raining. Look at all this.
What Zone says, I'm still using Windows 10.
Look at all this water, guys.
Texas Mantha Legend says, dude, I'm telling you, those slot machines are like a sketchy wave that looks perfect from far out, but totally closes out when you drop in. Basically rigged to wipe you out every time. Band Mom 2024 says, didn't rain, did it, John?
No.
Gamerage Zone says, Mom busted LOL Jake.
That's just, I know it's not our topic of
Jethro
conversation
Miller
here.
says, Windows 11 is a scam. I saw a compelling video where a guy laid out how Windows 11 is nothing more than a big data collection scam, no different than Flock, basically. Dean Vincent Music says there is a lot of different areas today. Even over here by me on 35, they have been pumping water out of the ground. Canteen says busted pipe.
Probably.
News. At Dean Vincent Music says also here in town there is a company that is running fiber optic wires. They have been hitting water lines. The captain says, John, that's water, not cops.
I know. I know. Where's it coming
Laid
from?
off janitor says 18. Michelle 210 says 18. Stream Elements says KULTD3 and just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Elements says Moshunden just subscribed. Stream Elements says EV1LPH0N1X just subscribed. Stream Elements says 4867 Toby just subscribed.
Thank you so much.
Stream Elements says Arenado just subscribed. Stream Elements says Ashholub 87 just subscribed.
Maybe they
Stream
tested.
Elements says Lane Gracie just subscribed. Stream Elements
Thank you
says
so much.
Xteen_ just subscribed. Stream Elements says PC Kelly Gaming just subscribed. Stream Elements says Lil Pooty 24 just subscribed. Hilmacoker says that looks barb. At Dean Vincent Music says that is a lot of water. Hilmacoker says bad. One Cosmic Cowboy says WLFG. Let's
go.
Says W laid off with 10 subs.
Laid off Chandler with
Kim
the 10
Turner
gifted
88
subs.
says
Thank you.
We need a water sucker lol. Blazer Kimberly says might be underground. Texas Man the Legend says only one way to tell if that's fresh water or sewage.
No.
Go back to Pearl and get a straw.
No, not gonna do that.
Kilmacooker says that looks bad. Kim Crafting with Pups says maybe a busted sprinkler head. Kim Turner 88 says we found the leak lol.
I don't know if we did though. It seems to be originating from over there. I wonder if they did some testing on the fire hydrant.
83 says water main break. Kim Turner 88 says W laid off.
All right. Well, welcome to ADD cop watching. Flowers. I never noticed there was roses right there. Those are pretty. All right. Water, roses, all of it.
The captain says maybe call 911 and report it.
I'm sure they know.
1956 says don't look downhill. Rule uphill.
Says don't look downhill, rule uphill. Blazer Kimberly says knockout roses bloom 11. Turner 88 says parking 7. Gameridge Zone says invent sound.
Okay, I got it.
Claston 72 says parking 8.
All right.
Bayou Preppers 1 says no fish John.
All right.
Texas Mantha Legend says choo choo.
Let's go, guys. Level 3 hype train.
Kim Turner 88 says no sound again.
How about now? Testing 1, 2, 3. Test. All right, now we got sound. I guess I gotta buy another one of those
Dream Element
cables.
says Texas Mantha Legend just cheered 500 bits.
With the 500 bits, thank you, Texas man.
Dream Element says Blazer Kimberly just cheered 4 bits.
4 bits, thank you. Okay, Blazer Kimberly.
Claston 72 says I hear you. Dean Benson Music says sound is good on YT.
Yeah, it was definitely off. I couldn't see the sound meter. I gotta get another cable. This is the different cable they broke though. I gotta remember where I think I got it from Amazon.
Stream Element says Antiem just cheered 100 bits.
With the 100 bits, thank you, Annie M.
18 traffic. North John Mary, 8662, North John Mary, 8662, Silver and Color, Road Tacoma, I'll be on South Alaska, just south of Mango.
Kim Turner 88 says, yeah, that's better.
All I do is unplug all this stuff and plug it back in and everything works, so.
Claston 72 says, hey John, did you hear about the battery packs that was recalled from Amazon?
Now I'm afraid. Are they made by Anchor? No, I didn't. Are they Anchor batteries? Because most of my batteries are Anchor.
Stream Element says Vegas locals just cheered 500 bits.
500 bits, thank you Vegas locals.
Michelle 210 says 2. Claston 72 says, not sure I give you link on Discord.
All right, thank you, I'll check it out. Yeah, it's one with a whole bunch of batteries, I would like to know. Or Jackery, I have one Jackery in the back. powering the Starlink too.
Jethro Miller says anyone who has a battery bank should look it up on the internet. A lot of them have been recalled. Stream Element says Nanny Goat Joe just cheered 100 bits.
Nanny Goat, thank you. With the 100 bits. Hype Train level 4, let's go. 31%. All right, scanner. Why are you so quiet? Oops, I said the keyword. I don't know how you would get points on YouTube. It's a good question. The other platforms have channel points. YouTube does not have channel points.
That's clear. 523 all stations, hold your cruise. 507, continue please.
Alvin Fire Department.
Call 7 on scene. 507. If you would bring Volt's gas meter to the front door, please.
Texas Mantle Jen says Busey's manager here. Don't even think about pulling in.
Hey, we haven't been back to Buc-ee's since then. My life is still the same.
I'm looking at the answer. FFSD.
Claston 72 says, John, I put link in DM on Discord. Saw it locally on news and hope it doesn't affect you, sir.
All right, yeah, because there's one with tons of batteries.
Michelle 210 says, congratulations to Lexi Girl 25 and her 4 months renewal on Kick.
Thank you so much, Lexi. Was that automated? Or did somebody say that?
12-3.
Correct, 12-3.
Thanks so much, Lincoln.
Necessary, sir.
Claston 72 says, just don't forget or check Discord.
I will. No, I'm going to.
Yeah, 36.
No, I have tons of batteries.
Westbound line is changing.
There's absolutely no way we can...
Claston 72 says, always, always film 5. Oh,
I like that.
E4 dispatch. Location.
Michelle 210 says, I said it kicked, doesn't say bit.
Okay.
Stream Element says slots are rigged.
Definitely not.
Classen 72 says to sum it up, fires. Stream Element says BC Scanner is located in Brazoria County, Texas, Central Time.
That's me. That's where I'm located. It's 11:30 here right now. That is the right time, not Camaro time.
Country Boy 23123 says, hey John.
Hey, Country Boy.
Classen 72 says, what's temperature? 27 here.
57 here. That is Camaro temperature. Which is usually wrong, by the way.
Country Boy 23123 says, John Hayjack is spraying the fire extinguisher. Country Boy 23123 says, I'm pulling the Starlink wire.
Don't do it. That's what happened on the most exciting call of the night. Now we're back there playing with the wires.
Arriving at the hospital.
Why are they recalling the batteries? Are they blowing up or catching
Country
fire?
Boy 23123 says, well, they was pushing me and I pulled them down.
Are they recalling them because they're catching on fire?
Texas Manthologen says, if we weren't supposed to chew on these wires, then why does electricity taste like sparkling water?
Oh, don't chew on the wires.
Classen 72 says, fires.
Fires, okay. I'll check that as soon as I get home. So I have these batteries, the Anchor batteries that I get. They're $25 and they can last. Oh, usually I use one battery a night. And then I put it on the charger and then pick up another one the next day. But they're good batteries, not sponsored. But very good batteries. And it has a fancy belt loop on it.
Country Boy 23123 says, if you see John Gray, that means shut up and don't say anything.
That's a good idea.
Michelle 210 says, go ahead, bite the wires. We need more room in this trunk.
Station 2 clear.
Michelle 210 says, 1. Claston 72 says, I'm honestly not sure. Probably best I sent you a link and you can read it and another website and article.
All right, I'll definitely do that. Thanks for letting me know. Good looking out.
Country Boy 23123 says, okay, I'm going to cut the wires.
Don't do it.
Claston 72 says, I only skimmed the article.
Well, I'll definitely check that out.
Claston 72 says, John, you're not the only streamer I passed it on to. Country Boy 23123 says, the wires are cut, John.
Uh-oh. I'll just recall everything you cut.
Texas Mantha Legend says, heard there was a recall on gold Apollo pagers. If you know, you know. Claston 72 says, John Country Boy is farting back here.
Oh, man.
Country Boy 23123 says, we're going to start lagging. Thanks, Country Boy.
If you're wondering why I put my hand over the camera at that light, so I didn't want the cops seeing the...
Texas Mantha Legend says, that turn wasn't wide at all.
No, it might have been.
Country Boy 23123 says, John farted.
Hey, thank you for pointing that out because I need to work on that. I definitely need to work on that.
That's right, Alvin.
Luckily, I got a warning.
If they call back, just call back.
Luckily, I got a warning for the alleged wide right turn because I'd have just had to pay that one. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thanks for the bits, the subscriptions, super chats, the kicks, the memberships. All of you watching across all platforms, I'm very grateful for you being here. Time is the most valuable thing you have, and you guys chose to spend it with me tonight. And for that, I'm grateful.
Country Boy 23123 says, you getting off.
Yeah, there's nothing really happening.
Angie 416 says, good night, everyone.
Also,
Cypel 12 says, good night, John.
Good night. I'm going to do a test.
Classy 72 says, night, John. See you tonight. Night, sir. Take care.
I'm going to try to do a test YouTube stream
Country
tomorrow.
Boy 23123 says, stay on, John.
I got to go.
Blazer Kimberly says, good night, John.
Good night, guys.
Sandy Goat Joe says, nighty night, John and Trunky.
Nighty night.
Texas Mantha Legend says, good night, John.
Good night.
XVX Poopy XVX says, good night, everyone.
We need a help hand for a
Silent but deadly. I see you, Bug. Good night. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, make sure you check my website.
Dean Benson Music says, everyone have a good night.
Make sure you check my website, bc-scanner.com.
Night.
bc-scanner.com. You can find my schedule.
Says, Twitchers,